Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Stardom November 5th, 2022 Nara show live reactions. We've got 7 matches on today's show, and we are going to be starting off at 15 seconds on match number 1, which is Starlight Kid versus Ruika versus Lady C in a 3-way match. John, you're good to go, and I can count us down, right?
Absolutely, you can, friend.
3, 2, 1, go.
So Lady C's got the odds against her here. We got two Oedo Tai members. Also, they are a part of a little sub-faction, young OED, but it's not like New Japan where it messes with the cohesion of the larger group. It's just kind of them doing their own thing when they're put together in a match. So you can expect a lot of double teaming on the Oedo Tai side. But Lady C's got that height advantage.
Is that new gear for Ruika? New gear, new haircut, all that kind of
No,
stuff?
new hair, possibly. I think the gear I've seen before, though. I'm not ready to call that new.
Dude.
Oops. I need to remute a couple things, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. That should be good.
So, Ruaka, looking to potentially pick up a win here. I think she's beaten Lady C in the past, because I think we've even kind of lamented how she's above Lady C in the pecking order.
Yes.
But Starlight Kid's above both of them, so I'm thinking a Kid victory. And let's remember in the past, even when she was Starlight Kid, she would really pick Lady C apart and kind of dominate her in matches. So it just kind of has Lady C's number in my mind.
Yep. That laughter is so menacing.
Yes.
It's scary, John. It's scary.
Yeah. Tell you, Starlight Kid, the performer that she is, really matured into with everything she's been through the last little bit. I mean, again, I say, with Natsuko being back, it's kind of weird because Kid has just felt like such a natural leader of Oedo Tai, as you and I have talked about extensively, that, to now see her, not necessarily on the margins, that would be overstating it, but certainly, kind of behind Natsuko, is a weird place for her to be, and you gotta wonder how long Kid is going to tolerate that place. Kid all smiles. Black Desire was not successful, and we can talk about this now, given that this was November 5th, this Nara show that took place. It is November 10th in real time today. Black Desire, Kid, and Momo were not successful in beating Meltier. Meltier did retain the Goddesses Championship. So Black Desire now, I guess, keeps their focus on the Tag League. Maybe hope to get another shot at it, backed by the momentum of winning a whole tournament. There you see Natsuko by Ruika. Her teammate, BMI 2K, in the Tag League. I guess that's also where Lady sees the odd woman out, because her tag partner, she's the only one with a partner that she hates. Kid and Momo definitely have a rapport with each other. Natsuko and Ruika the same way. Lady C, unfortunately, with my Sakurai of DDM, my fair lady. And, team has not been doing well. Lady C sauntering down to the ring with confidence. Love the Queen's Quest robe. I'll tell you, the aesthetics of the faction really suit her. Real elegance to Lady C. You see Kamitani holding the ropes open. A hard-fought night for Kamitani on November 3rd, but she did retain the title against Amina Shirakawa, who I will tell you all right now is not on this Stardom show or the one we'll be covering tomorrow at 5. She is busy recovering from her facial injuries due to a vicious Phoenix Splash attempt where she lost the bottom half of her teeth.
Yeah.
So, very serious injury to Shirakawa. I translated some tweets from her today, and I'm only talking about it now because, I know we do have an Aphrodite match later, but it's on my mind now, so might as well. She did say she worries about if her face will ever be the same again. She does really have worries about her health, and I think she might be feeling a bit self-conscious. I think most of the replies have been reassuring, which thank fucking God, because knowing this culture, it very easily could have gone the other way. But yeah, she's got concerns. I don't know when we'll see her again. She did also say that she hasn't given up the hope and wants the white belt more than ever. And after that performance from Shirakawa specifically, I'm glad that she hasn't given up on her dream, and that journey continues.
Yeah.
Like you see now doing the high kicks, limbering up. If you're Lady C, the moment that bell rings, you got to know it's 2-on-1, and you got to fight like it. Starlight Kid being checked now. Not that it matters. They could use a suitcase, a steel chair, a pipe, a wrench. Oedo Tai gets away with everything. Lady C, I think, is already raising the point. There's the bell.
Yep.
Lady C, I mean, I can't understand Japanese, but trying to read body language, you can see she's gesturing her fingers looking at the two of them standing in the same corner together. Now, we know in a three-way it's everyone herself, and Lady C already knows what's happening. Look, she's a teacher. So, like, she knows. Like, these two are going to conspire against me the whole freaking time.
Yeah.
Wanting to do a double Greco-Roman here with one arm a Kid and one arm a Ruaka. And, yeah, that was to be expected. I can't even believe Lady C gave them the chance. Double trip.
Flipped her over.
Thought we were going to get a wishbone there. Yeah.
Kick. Splash.
Oh, my God. Splash. Oh, my God. You know, I even have to wonder, because we know how this usually goes. It's double teams for the first little bit, and then, you know, the second half, it's like, yeah, it breaks down and they fight each other. But I even have to wonder if that's going to happen here. You know, because I don't really know. If Ruaka's teaming with Natsuko, I really can't imagine she gives that much of a shit about winning.
I feel like as soon as one of Ruaka or Kid goes for an individual pin by themselves without the other one being there to help pin, it's going to be breaking down at that point.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably right, all things considered. But look, they're even tagging in it now. Like this is some kind of handicap match. It's not. It's billed as a three-way battle. Yeah, Lady C, she ain't got nobody to tag because this isn't a tag match. There is no, fucking Utami or Kamitani or Azumi. Pulling the hair there. What a stomp there by Kid. Tag there to Ruaka. I mean, you and I, we're fans of Lady C. We've talked a long time. You know, she's got everything. She's got an amazing look. Great size, great presence. And in the ring, she's solid. I like her stuff. I like that giant clutch that she does. You see Utami, and we'll have plenty to talk about with her in a little bit. Trying to tell the referee, hey, ref, come on. There's choking going on. Lady C's just being smothered here. Now back in enemy territory. And then tag the Kid.
Snapmare. Just kind of a shitty little kick to the head, I guess.
Yeah, that's one thing that Oedo Tai's really done to Kid. It's really made Kid tap into her confidence. You could even see it when she, was coming up in Stars before she left for Oedo Tai, or really, I should say, before she was poached to Oedo Tai, and then just kind of gave herself to it. That she would get a bit more fiery, start taking the mic, really started believing in herself. I think Oedo Tai's kind of put her confidence on steroids, and that's not a bad thing. I think, a very confident Kid's going to be very successful. Already 1/3 of the Artist Champs. Double side rush in there by Lady C. Oh, she could be thinking swing here. Kid might have a counter for this, though. She's very wily and... Oh, no. No, Lazy's just going to get it here. Now, if I'm Lady C, if Ruaka's in a corner or something, and no, I guess Ruaka's out of the ring. Just released Kid. I was going to say kind of use Kid as a battering ram. Use her as an offensive weapon. Ruaka there, the shoulder block. But what Lady C has given herself is Kid is out of the match for the moment, and she's got to be disoriented after that swing. So if somehow she can manage to beat Ruaka before Kid kind of regains herself, she'll have overcome the odds. 2, kick out there. Of course, Ruaka, former future of Stardom champion. It's not going to be an easy feat. Lady C in the opposite corner here. Ruaka.
Charging.
Charging.
And Lady C actually evades it. Nice. Catches the leg, pulls her up, brings her over. Knee drop.
What a knee drop there. I love that she's been doing more knees in her offense, man. I think it's a great look. Definitely very unique for a woman her size to be dropping knees like that.
Absolutely.
And now, abdominal stretch here. She got it. She got it. Now, Kid already back in, so that window is closed. Ladies, she's going to have to find a way to open another one here to get herself more time if possible. Chop there to Kid. Ruka, though, back in. Oh, but Lady C smart turns back to Kid. Make sure Kid's taking care of. Kid gets vaulted over by Ruka. Ruka almost protecting Kid there. Kid there with the forearm. Splash there by Ruka. And still the synergy is maintained. Cross body there. Okay, now is this going to be broken up? No, it's not. Lady C just kicks out. It's just a stretch muffle right now. I feel like you really get the Black Tiger leg destroyer when you have the arm control and then, the other leg is like over the neck and she's really tied up.
I am kind of amazed that Oedo Tai has managed to work together this entire time, pretty much.
Yeah, man. I can't even necessarily say I blame you. Like, I had my thoughts that, like, maybe they would just keep it this way, but...
Look at Lady C. Oh. I mean,
yeah.
She escaped the big move, but immediately got beat down for it.
Gonna get her double lariat here. And again, that buys Lady C some time. Another knee drop there. That time to Kid. 2. Kick out. Could have just pinned 1/3 of the Artist Champ, so it would have been huge for Lady C. Doozled. No. Kid staying on the ground. Irish whip. Oh, again. Choke slam. Falls into the cover. Ruka, though, already up. And the sent onto the back. I wish Lady C could have seen that coming. Dude, Ruka and Kid haven't even had a miscue, much less a breakdown.
Yeah.
Fisherman suplex there.
They're pretty impressive, I gotta say.
Lady C kicks out again. Ruka might be thinking freezer bomb here. Lady C has got to move out of the way.
Starlight Kid seems to just kind of be a generally great tag team wrestler in general, overall.
Yes. Ruka's thinking kind of a Vader bomb there. Lady C did move out of the way, and now Ruka might have made herself vulnerable to the giant clutch. Right? I think what she calls the giant backbreaker because it is over the knee. Oh, but Kid, the jumping kick to the side of the head. Damn. I really thought Lady C could have potentially pulled that out. Oh, my God. The spinning fisherman neckbreaker. Jesus Christ. And Kid just thinking moonsault to win it. And she got it. It's over.
That'll do it. Good call.
Lady C practically wrestled a handicap match the whole time.
Which makes it not even really much of a loss that she did get pinned.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the record books will say, but we'll know.
Exactly. And in a way, low-key, I mean, I'm not going to overstate it because there's only 2 members doing this, but low-key, Oedo Tai just kind of flexed on the rest of the factions in Stardom. Because how often do we see Queen's Quest alliances or Stars alliances and 3-ways or 4-ways break down? And these guys kept their alliance the whole match. That's amazing. Kid taking her third of the Artist Championship in her entrance mask. Ruka, look at that arm in arm. It's almost sweet. Yeah, we did it. Realized another one.
Almost makes you wonder if maybe Kid and Ruka might have better chemistry than Kid and Momo?
Potentially. I mean, fuck, given that Natsuko helped Momo beat Kid, I almost wonder if you would have flipped the teams and you would have had Ruika with Kid and Momo with Natsuko, how both teams would be doing.
That's a really good point. Yeah, they should have done that.
You know what else Stardom should have done? Not brought in Nana for the tag league, because we got her in a Blue Goddesses match next. It's 7-Up against the New Eras.
Okay.
Yup. Oh, we're getting promos too. Fuck.
Alright. Whenever you're ready, bud.
Count us down, friend.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. From 7-Up, I'm Nanae Takahashi. I'm Pro Wrestling Eve's You. Today is our second match in the Tag League. Wouldn't know, he skipped the first one.
Yeah.
Haven't been to Nara for a while, so I want to win and then go see the deer and play with them. Aww. They're so... I've seen the deer that roam around in Nara, and they're adorable. They're super cute. They're so peaceful and sweet.
Aw. Let's see what the New Eras have to say about this. Two of us will crush them, says Amisore, the future of Stardom champion.
You're going to catch wind of the New Eras. Apologies, by the way, ahead of time if I yawn a lot during this. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night, so...
Hey, man, understandable.
I might even want to take a nap in between us being done here and us getting together to kind of have our night. I don't know.
Hey, whatever you want to do, man, I'm cool with it, because I'm actually surprised myself how well I've managed my day today in terms of things that I usually leave till late already being done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just, if you want to take a nap, I could just chill. It's fine with me. But in the meantime, thank God, if you want to take a nap during this match, nobody could blame you.
Oh, believe me, bro. The thought has crossed my mind.
Ashton's like, listen, John, I gotta level with you, man. The only tag team in the tag league in the Blue Goddesses blog that I was interested in this match were my left and my right eyelid, the backs of them. You have fun with this one. God, I wish I cared about you, and I wish Nanae Takahashi wasn't such a piece of shit. I feel bad for the deer that she's gonna visit after this. But, yeah, there she is. Mocking Mirai's clap, or maybe trying to appropriate it for herself. Who even fucking knows? Maybe a little column A, a little column B. You know, but speaking more in the confines of the tournament and being somewhat of a professional, if I can help it, 7-Up have, you know, this is their second match, like they said. Their first match, they beat FWC, which is a big freaking deal. You're talking, you know, the last Goddesses champs before Meltier's current run. Won the tag league last year. So beating FWC, if you can do that, in my mind, at least as far as the Blue Goddess blog goes, you position yourself as a favorite when you beat a team of that caliber, especially right out of the gate. So 7-Up definitely, unfortunately, need to be taken seriously.
That's interesting. The New Eras are coming out to Ami Sorei's theme song. Huh.
I like it. I mean, she is the title holder of the group, and I don't mean that to, like, you know, be salt thrown in Mirai's direction. It is just a true fact.
No, you're right. It's just weird, though, because the reason she is the title holder of the group is because she set her sights on the lowest title in Stardom, while Mirai has been chasing the white belt.
And we know together, these guys... Yeah, we know these guys together They have chased the Goddesses belts. I believe they've gotten 3 opportunities at them.
True.
And, this tag league, should they win it, could be their biggest opportunity because, again, I really do think it's different. How can I put this clearly and not butcher it? I think there's a difference if you're a tag team that goes after the Goddesses belts just because you feel you're good enough, or is a tag team that goes after them in the aftermath of winning a huge tournament, beating other teams.
Right, the level of confidence that you gain there.
Exactly.
And almost like an assuredness of like, we can do this and we do belong here, we do deserve this.
Exactly. And yeah, I think if they go through this together, that if they try for a 4th time, that being from winning the tournament if they can do it, that could potentially be their night. Because I think you go through those kinds of growing pains, and yeah, it's definitely momentous as we've got introductions here for this matchup. We all came to know you in the confines of Stardom because of the showcase shows. She was the original Grim Reaper. Nane the second. Now apparently there's going to be a 3rd Grim Reaper, right? They just keep fucking perforating. Just don't fucking stop.
Charu.
There is Mirai. It's funny, actually, we were talking about Mirai recently on a prior Stardom show, because you mentioned during entrances, what Mirai's pursuits have been since coming to Stardom. And funny thing was, we mentioned that if you really look at God's Eye, Mirai is probably just, as far as temperature, momentum, that sort of thing, she's probably the member that has cooled down the most. I mean, Shuri's the world champion. She's still untouchable. She did come out of her war with Micah, still the World of Stardom champion. I'll have more to say about that a bit later because there's a big tag match happening today, or at least a very interesting one. And so, yeah, she came out of that. You figure Inaba, she's on the rise, and she's kind of, the young prospect they're molding, so nothing really to say there. Ami is the future champ, as we've established.
Yep.
And yeah, Mirai just hasn't been able to secure that Wonder title. Oh, here we go.
And there's the bell.
Bell. Oh, face to face here. I love, you know what I love too? Because you did make a great point that Ami pretty much went for what we can say in a word was the most accessible title relative to her experience and skill level at the time in Stardom. She didn't try and overshoot. And she's been very dominant. But I love, though, that she's steadily growing at a healthy pace, and I love the confidence she showed to Nanae there at the beginning, going head-to-head with her, literally not backing down her gaze. You saw she took a little shot there, and now I think she's about to give it back right here. She's got Nanae backed up in the ropes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Forearm there by Nanae. And Ami, though, another double chop. Oh, Ami just unloading here.
Very impressive. Very nice.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ami is feeling it. You can see it. This woman has got such a bright future ahead of her. It's insane. Shoulder block. Another shoulder block. Nanae, though, eating them. She's looking to impose her will here. Oh, but that one got her down. Look at Ami Sore. Oh, but Nanae right back. To her credit. And the record will show that Ami took her down first.
Yep.
Kick to the back there by Nanae. 2. Kick out by Ami. Clubs there. Is Ami going to... Oh, I thought Ami was going to try for a suplex. You saw Nanae there controlled the arm. Nice headlock takeover there. Head scissors. Broken out. back at neutral here. Nana, I think, slowly realizing she's not going to be able to be the bully in these woods.
Not against these women.
Mirai now. Yeah, not against these women. Sure as hell not. Mirai and you now, so we're getting a trade-off on both sides.
Very interesting matchup here for sure. I think Yu has a very clear power advantage, but Mirai is one of the few bigger women in Stardom that still does some athletic things like drop kicks and stuff like that.
Partner, I think your assessment is spot on. What I would bring to it personally, I would also add that Mirai, I think, has a very distinctive technique advantage.
We don't know that for sure. I don't feel like we've seen enough Yu to make that judgment.
I'll give you that.
We know that Mirai is very technically sound for sure, but we don't know that Yu isn't.
Yeah, she could surprise us. But I think, oh, look at that clap with the legs there, another side headlock. I guess the more general point I was trying to make, but again, I think you are right that Yu is still a question mark in a lot of ways because we did skip the FWC match. So I think while we could have had our questions answered there potentially, we opted not to just because, you know, this team 7-Up just doesn't do anything for us.
Yeah.
Forearms here. You know, it's just the idea that I think Mirai will know how to leverage her power in a more sound way than you. Like, I look at Mirai, to put it in a manner of speaking, I look at her power as more refined, whereas Yu's power is just more raw and overwhelming. And now Nanae back in. And you see here the little kicks. And then the snapmare. And see now Nanae.
You are honestly lucky right now, John. I don't even know for sure if you're doing it anymore, but I know last time we talked, you told me that you were basically unable to have volume on your shows, and oh my god, Nanae is so fucking annoying.
Well, actually, here, bro, just so that I can always hear you perfectly, I do always mute the in-ring stuff. It's the music that I always like to hear during shows.
Yeah,
so.
No, dude,
and now I'm
Nanae
still deprived because, yeah.
One of the most vocal wrestlers I've ever seen. Like, you've seen Shooty and how she can get vocal sometimes. You know, she always does her little scream, her little war cry before she does the gut buster, and a few other things that she'll yell about. Nanae, when she is in the ring, there is never a moment that she isn't screaming. It is just constant, constantly.
Goddamn, brother.
I'm not joking either. I'm not even really exaggerating, honestly.
No, I believe you. No, I'm not laughing because I don't believe you. In fact, quite the opposite.
Nanae. The one on the ground. In yellow, yeah. Oh, what a senton by you.
They were very disrespectful to the new eras in the pre-match promos, calling them, quote, an easy 2 points.
Wow. I feel like that's going to bite them in the ass. I don't think they're winning.
I really hope you're right, man.
Oh, shit.
I like it. What a slap. Oh, no.
I forget. Who did 7-Up beat in their first match? Do you remember?
FWC.
Oh, wow. Yeah, fuck. That gives me a little bit of hope that they won't win the block now.
Yeah, possibly. You now?
Holy
shit.
Oh,
my God.
There was some speed behind that, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, one thing that I want to continue to remind everyone as long as Yu is around, she is a former Princess of Princess champion in TJPW.
Yes. Actually, glad you said that because I forgot.
She's actually the second ever. She was the first,
wow.
I believe she was the first woman in TJPW to beat Miyu Yamashita.
And, oh my God, what a shoulder block. That's no small feat beating Yamashita.
Miyu Yamashita is the first ever Tokyo Princess champion, the Princess of Princess champion. And Yu was the one that took the title off of her.
Tag. Sorei in.
Oh, she's hanging on real tight. Oh, Javaris is here. Just in time to say he hates Nanae matches. Yeah, same, man. Same.
You now going to launch Nanae into the corner. Ami, though, sidesteps, baits you into Nana.
She literally just never shuts the fuck up. Oh, the double shoulder block from 7-Up. I'm not a fan of this.
Come on, Ami. Duck. Sends Nana
wow.
into you. Look at Ami Sore. What is this?
She's going to make her DDT her. Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
That was some genius work from Ami
Stardom
Sore.
champion.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
No fucking way.
Yu's a big woman. She's really going to try and get a crab on her here. Is Mirai going to try and help her? Oh, the scent on.
She got her.
There it is. Oh, my God. There
hell.
it is.
Wow.
She can clasp her hands between those tree trunks. She'll really have that hold locked in. Now she's going to have to settle for a crab here. Yeah, Yu's size. Not only does it make her imposing, it really makes her kind of impenetrable in some ways. Because you can even see with this half crab, I think Ami's having trouble making a full commitment here. And because of that, Yu was able to somewhat easily get to the ropes.
It also makes it that much more ridiculous that they used a relatively average-shaped person as the first mysterious Shinigami before the reveal that it was Yu.
Yes.
Oh! My God, that chop sounded awful.
Ami now, not going to back down, though. Going to try and offer something of her own. There's a big chop there.
God.
Actually staggered you a little bit. You shaking the ropes. Man, you got to love the valor. You got to love the resilience and the fire of Ami Sore. And you now having fun herself with this. Oh, no, here it comes. Oh, my God, just goes down.
Wow. She really nailed her there.
Spinning sidewalk slam.
What a
And another sent on.
Jesus.
Just lays on her. Just lays on her. I think someone Yu's size is the only one that can get away with lazy pins because even they are just absolutely overwhelming. Anane splash in the corner there. Now Lariat's in the corner.
They're both punching each other in the ribs. Sore going for the suplex. Nana escapes. Lariat each other. Again. Nana isn't selling shit.
No, she isn't.
She's alternating between forearms and lariats, but it looks like shit. And there's a big lariat. It actually looked good. I don't want to act like nothing Nanae does looks good. She's a good wrestler. She's just a horrible person.
Yeah. What a suplex by Ami Sore.
Elbow, 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 elbow. Irish whip, no. Reversed by Ami, reversed by no. Brought in by Ami. Over the knee. That was like an inverted atomic drop, or was that a regular atomic drop?
That was a regular atomic drop, but that knee action, I don't know if it's because of Nanae's size or what. It almost looked like an atomic drop, almost like a backbreaker, too, at the very end there. Just with the way the knee kind of was placed. Mirai now. Perched on the top rope.
Wow.
She thinking drop kick here? And
beautiful.
yes, she is. She is one of the best missile drop kicks in the business. I'll tell you, her form.
Yeah.
And now you back in. Oh my God, Mirai, really trying to make an effort here. Oh, double chop there.
My lord. Oh my god.
Wrist control. Look at these short arm chops here.
Oh, she ducked one.
I mean,
God, I would love to see Mirai knock one of these bitches the fuck out with a lariat.
I don't know if that's going to happen today, brother. This has been very difficult for the New Eras. I hate to say it, but 7-Up is looking a bit vindicated in their words as much as I fucking loathe that. Ami cutting you off, though. Wheelbarrow senton incoming. If they can do it. Bit of a struggle here for the New Eras. Oh, just lightly lets her down with a splash. I think Ami might be so hurt just from her interactions with you, the chops and everything else. You could tell they wanted the senton. They've done that double team before. They just could not get it. Lariat's there. I'm a bit worried about Ami. Seems like a bit off here. And shoulder block there. Ami immediately goes down. Mirai. What a lariat to the back of the head. That's the kind of offense the New Eras need right now.
There we go.
Big jumping lariat.
Oh my god. She was so vigorous even after all that. Now we're into the Kimura.
Ami is trying to gather herself here on the outside. It's funny because Ami mentioned that a match with you that she was originally supposed to have didn't take place because of an injury. I'm hoping she's not dealing with another injury here. And Mirai, she's got that leg over the head, but Nana ain't gonna stop her. That was the most jeopardy I feel like 7-Up has been in all match.
Yeah, same.
Oh! Miscommunication, Mirai ducked. Big lariat there into the corner. Oh my god. That was brought out of the corner.
Oh, what a cannonball.
Oh, that's gotta do it. Come on.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Oh my.
That's
it.
That's it.
2. Wait, Mira, Sore broke up the pin?
I think she did, yeah. Oh my god, they're still in this. I don't know if you did Mirai any favors there, Ami. I'm going to be honest.
She's doing her plenty of favors now.
No way. No way. Cradle. Oh, kick out. Okay. Pin again, though. Kick out. Third cover. Mirai desperately wants this. Bell,
TLD.
wow. Wow.
Should have known.
You know what? I guess Ami did do him a favor because now they each get a point.
Yep.
I'll tell you, the New Eras really have to... Oh, God, and now you not done. Going to impose her will on these guys. I am worried about Ami Sourei. She seemed a bit better towards the end there. But I think her equilibrium was fucking shut. And now you see you kind of imposing herself upon Mirai. I think the New Eras need to get the hell out of here, and they need to regroup.
God, this TLD music is so much better than it needs to be.
I know, right? What a fucking bop.
It really is.
Makes me want to get into a 15-minute TLD with someone at the club.
Oh, yeah, beat their ass. But make sure they beat yours, too, so it's a tie.
Yeah. Seven up now at 3 points. They continue to lead. The Blue Goddess is blocked, but, you know, that may not be for much longer. Oh, Mirai, you saw she pulled that curtain back. She's pissed.
Yeah, she is. Sode's way more chill about it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad that match is over because I started to get worried about the new eras towards the end there. Again, particularly Ami. Now I'm excited about this fucking match though. We got the Goddesses champs Meltier versus O2 Line.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to every O2 Line match in this entire tag league.
Yes.
Ready when you are.
Almost, friend. All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm just going to be honest, since entrances are happening, I do feel a certain way that fucking 7-Up got backstage promo time, and granted, so did the New Eras, to be fair. I just assumed we were going to get that for every Goddess match on the block today, but you know what? This isn't even billed as a tag league tournament matchup, so I guess I can eat shit.
True.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not actually a part of the tournament, oddly enough. Even if it is 2 tournament teams, they must just be in different blocks.
Way to go, Jonathan. Finding out you're wrong mid-sentence. Do better. But all the same, would have liked to have heard O2 Line's thoughts about this matchup today.
Oh, shit, that's right. Dude, I blanked out earlier when you mentioned that 7-Up beat FWC in their first match. I was thinking that was them beating the champions, and that was what I meant when I said, oh, that makes me think that they're less likely to win the whole tournament or even their block. But no, FWC aren't the champions, Meltier is. So that was a fuck up on my part.
Oh, that's all right, man.
A little bit of a
Mistakes
brain
happen.
fart.
We can say, though, speaking of champions losing, that Meltier has lost in this tag league, even though, again, this is not a tag league matchup. That was my brain fart. They lost to Mafia Bella.
Yes.
So, because they are in the red Goddess block is Meltier. O2 Line is a blue Goddess tag team. So.
I guess the O2 Line, yeah. I guess, wait, is that what you just said? Did you just say O2 Line is a blue block?
Yes.
Oh. What is this music? I'm gonna get a cavity from how sweet this music is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't handle it.
Meltier have a lot of passion and a lot of dreams, and are looking to fulfill them all in that ring. There is Tam. Choreography was impeccable, as expected from Tam.
Of course.
I'll tell you, if you're a Tam Nakano fan, it has been a whirlwind this year. 2022 has been wild. Renewed antagonisms with Julia, matches with Natsupoi that were so brutal they actually led them back to each other. Natsupoi leaving DDM to be with Cosmic Angels. They win the Goddesses titles. And again, because I said if you're a Tam fan, her year has been wild. Made it to the 5-star finals to lose to Julia. If you're a Tam fan, and I'm talking hardcore, and I would consider my partner one, I know you adore Tam.
I do. You know what? I adore Tam, but I'm not the type that gets super duper upset when she loses a big match by any means.
Well, because she's just so good even when she loses.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, like... But if you are one of those that love getting worked and taken away, I'm definitely that type of guy. And Tam's your girl. You guys have been through it this year, ups and downs. But I would still say you guys are coming out ahead. I mean, you can't do any better than not only being a champion, but a Goddess champ at the time when I would say the titles are very prestigious, at least to me. I think they've been presented very well the last little bit. I think Meltier came into those belts at the perfect time. And I think Natsupoi for a partner, Cutest Rock and Rolla, that's a formidable team. So much so that I'm not even convinced necessarily that the tag league winners will win the Goddesses belts when they get their title shot personally. That remains to be seen. We've got a long way to go until then. There is Azumi, current high-speed champion. We got a lot of interesting dynamics too here, partner, because you see Natsupoi being introduced. Former high-speed champion. She lost the high-speed title to Kid, who then lost it to Azumi. So there's kind of a, I know Kid's kind of the intermediary in that instance, but there is kind of a lineage that links Azumi and Poi together. And then when it comes to Miyu Amasaki and Tam, they headline New Blood 4. So they're going to be showing the ring
That's
together
right.
again here.
They did.
So, yeah, a lot of interesting connections here among these 4 women.
And we're going. Okay, here we go.
I love O2 Line's aggression here. They recognize and they respect who they're in the ring with. And now they're going to try and get the leg up on Tam. Which it's very hard to do because that woman's kicks are notorious.
True.
Cover here. Kick out. You know what, bro? I think potential hot take. I don't know. I'm not really in Joshi circles that often. Thank God. I'd probably get eaten alive. Potential hot take. I think Miyu being in this tag league and particularly having Azumi for a tag team partner is going to do so much more for her growth than headlining those New Blood shows against established veterans like Tam, Julia, etc., etc.
Interesting.
I think in the long term, being able to watch Azumi work. I don't know how Stardom does traveling from venue to venue. Like if there are people that ride together, like in a lot of pro wrestling, and if Azumi and Miyu might be traveling together right now as, 2 young women, but Azumi a veteran if we're talking about wrestling age.
Yeah.
I feel like getting that kind of extended time, I think it's going to do more for her long term than just sharing the ring one time with a new Tommy, with a Tam, with a Julia, which she was across all those New Blood shows. A nice double dropkick there by Meltier. Double blockbuster. You don't see that very often.
Only from Meltier. They've done that before.
Yes.
I feel like they do
Look
that
at
in
Tam
almost every match.
Yes. Tam with kind of a cutesy cover there. You could see the camera angle wasn't focused on the front. It was more focused on, her kicking her feet and everything. But you could see she got a little pouty on the front in that cover. So for Tam, every pin attempt is an opportunity to be cute.
I was just going to say, Tam and doing something cute, color me not shocked at all.
Yeah. It's funny because I was looking up pictures of Utami, as one is to do when one has taste.
True.
And
Actual factuals.
I just want to be clear because I know how even with context, it seems like, wow, you're kind of an asshole. Tam is beautiful. That was not a diss because I know that immediately followed you praising Tam. No, I'm just saying, like, everybody on Stardom is fantastic, but I fucking love Utami. And when I was Googling her, I did see a picture of her as Utami pinning Tam in a similar fashion, and I'm like, man, it just works, just works. And Natsupoi. So I'm here for cute pins regardless of who does them. Mina, Tam, Utami. Get your adorable on while also being effective.
Yeah, but Tam is the one that's always going to want to go out of her way to be cute the most.
Yes, I'm begging someone to explore that more deeply, but this is not the time or the place. Natsupoi there, another kick right to the back. Bro, when you think about the history too of Natsupoi and Tam, I mean, when Tam was Wonder of Stardom champion and Natsupoi got to challenge her for it, the hatred that we felt at the time coming from Natsupoi to Tam.
Yes.
Who would have ever thought, bro, that all this time later, not only would they be in the same faction because of a betrayal by Natsupoi, but that they would be the Goddesses champion. I mean, dude, wrestling is wild.
Absolutely, yeah. It's crazy. Storytelling can be multiple layers deep and sometimes last multiple years.
Facts. When storytelling is actually good, you can get some of the most wild, but like deep and sensible results imaginable, and it's so satisfying. Because if you would have told me, John, Tam and Natsupoi, they're going to be besties again, and they're going to win the Goddess belts. Me, the part of me that's giddy and innocent and loves friendship would have been choking back tears. But the me that's also consumed a shit ton of wrestling media would have been like, fucking idiot, get out of my house. And then I would have closed the door in their face, feeling very superior in my intellect.
I believe you. I truly do believe you. Yeah, all that tracks to me. That makes sense.
Yeah, I like how you're thinking about it more and more, like the silence in between the speak. It's like you're thinking about it. It's like, does it? No, it does. Does. Thinks about it more. No, it does. Definitely does. And then sensitive me, after I close the door, is like, so, what number in the queue were you for therapy again? Close to you to getting that email back. And Azumi, double dropkick.
Yeah, totally. I was...
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you could say it was first in line. I'll take second, though.
Yeah. I just want to know you're still committed to getting the help that you, I don't want to say you clearly need, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm telling you what to do, but it'd be nice. It'd be very nice. Fujiwara here. Tam, though, her ring positioning is really good right now. Azmi's got to readjust. She does a little bit, but only on the arm, less so the leg, and there you see Tam. Does get to the ropes. Great officiating there by the referee. I feel like I'm saying that less and less these days. I certainly don't say it during auto time matches. Tam escapes. Kick there by Azumi.
Oh, the Matrix escape into the roll-up, into Violet. Oh, no, that was a sniper kick. Very nice. Looked good by Tam. Eat it, Sakurai. Oh, and there's a Violet shooting into the ropes.
Now right to the face. Check out by Azumi. Look at this. They're jogging for position here. Finally, Tam does get the Irish whip. Oh, me.
Nice drop kick by Azumi.
That was wonderful teamwork by O2 line.
Smart of Miyu to get out of the way there so there's no risk of a miscommunication.
Absolutely.
Oh, while Tam bridges out of the pin, though. Azumi goes right back into it and buzzsaw kick.
And now Azumi off of the ropes.
Oh, Violet Mass!
What? Oh, but Azumi ate it.
Oh, they knocked each other out.
Oh, wow.
Jeebus.
Both these women are down. Azumi stirring. Tam's stirring. I think Tam might actually be
dude,
in
I
the
just saw
corner.
Javaris and Abel are both in chat.
Oh, excellent. Well, I knew Javaris was in chat from earlier because I know you said something, but I guess Abel has joined us. Lovely to see you both.
Yeah, but
Love
they've
you
actually
both.
been like kind of active. Javaris was talking about how he was playing God of War Ragnarok, I think it was.
Nice.
And he's fighting Thor, and he's beating Javaris' ass, apparently, like he stole something.
Oh, wow. Ooh, dude. That's rough.
He prayed to the gaming gods. He said, "Oh dear gaming sweet." Oh, he actually said, "Oh dear sweet gaming gods." He killed me, and this fat sumbitch brought me back to life. And then he said, "So you guys are just gonna sit there and let Thor whoop my precious ass? I thought we were friends, man." I think that was might have been directed at us, actually. As if
We're
there's anything we can do
supporting you.
about it.
I know. What the hell?
How does this count for you, Javaris? I believe in you.
I tentatively do. I don't fuck with Greek gods,
fuck
man.
tentativeness. I fully believe in you, Javaris. You will beat Thor.
Fine. You know what? I'm gonna fully believe in you too. What a DDT by me, you holy shit. You could beat Thor, Javaris. Beat his fucking ass.
He's not even the real Thor anyway. Everyone knows that guy's Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, what a poser. But what about my sweet, sweet child, Abel? How has he been doing? I'm sure he's had some great takes in the chat.
Oh, Abel, first he said, like the video if you love Stardom Wrestling. And then he said, going to see Wakanda Forever in an hour and 15 minutes. I'm guessing that was about 14 minutes ago. Then he said, take my energy, Javaris. And then he said, I fully believe in you too, Javaris, and you are the twit wow pimp.
Oh my god.
Javaris saying he's got a precious ass.
Mood, Javaris. Mood. Nice boy. Oh, what a kick by Osmond. Holy shit.
Oh, there's that pin from Mamasaki. Oh! Oh, that was so close.
Dude, the camera angle actually made me believe it was 3 for like a second, and then
That
I'm
would have
like,
been
oh
an
no,
awesome upset by me, you.
Yeah, dude, I really like O2 line.
Yeah, they're great. Abel said, all asses are precious.
Yes, son, yes!
I mean, yeah, all lives are precious too, but at the same time, some asses are more precious than others. Let's not play it like it's not the case.
That is also true. And Tam breaking it up.
Clearly, Javaris sees his own ass as quite precious, and who are we to disagree with him?
I'm certainly not going to. What a German by Tam!
What ass needs most protected in the universe, John?
I mean, I was going to say mine, personally, but,
damn.
you know, yeah.
Maybe I'm too horny for this right now, because I was going to say Bailey's.
Oh, damn!
Oh my god, she kicked out!
Yeah, she did. I gotta be real with y'all. O2 line has been kind of the surprise of the tournament for me. I did not think I'd be... Oh, yeah, here we go.
If she hits it, Azumi needs to break it up or it's over. I don't see you kicking out of this. She hit it! Azumi, where are you? 1, 2, and... No, that's just it. 3. Abel said ass hierarchy exists. Yes, Abel, yes. According to Javaris, Thor told him to stop holding back, and he was just like, I'm not! You're just thoroughly whooping my ass! And then Abel said, I agree with my papa that we should protect his ass at all costs. And I agree with Uncle Ashton. Bailey's ass should also be protected at all costs.
Abel, I love you, baby. You're amazing.
Look out of back runners, baby!
Oh my god. Dude, he low-key has been the king for me this season. Don't even start.
He's been the funniest character this season for sure.
If I could do the voice, I would, but I don't want to butcher the jokes, so I'll just say them in normal voice. Oh, yeah, that hard tip at the end of my penis was contact lens.
Yeah, and then he puts it in his eye anyway.
Well, folks, Javaris, it's okay, because to fight a god, you need a goddess, and one is about to grace you with her presence. It's Utami.
Wait, are we talking about
right.
the goddess Utami or the goddess Aphrodite?
Ooh, you know what? Not only was what you did there fucking brilliant, but I'm gonna allow it. Aphrodite. I mean,
is this an official Goddesses block match, or is this just another random tag match?
This is just another random tag match. We're actually getting back in tag league matches in the next match, but this match is just a random tag match.
All right, ready when you are.
Let me get to 15 seconds. Man, you're moving quick today. I like it.
Am
Sexy.
I like it.
I do too.
I do too. I mean, maybe nice. I do 3. I don't even know anymore.
All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go! Hooray! Yay, Maya's music! She just puts me in such a good mood with her existence.
As she should. She's wonderful.
Javara said, Utami-san, please help me.
Yeah.
Bro, isn't she busy mothering your child?
What else do you expect her to do? You're asking her too much, Javaris.
I mean, he didn't ask her to mother his child. Remember, she abducted little pimp.
No. I hate to correct your beautiful face, and I do emphasize beautiful in this instance. But look, hear Utami out. You go to that house. You see my Sakurai in it. You want your child around that? I didn't think so. She did the right thing. Hashtag Utami did nothing wrong.
Hop onto that hashtag for sure. Hell yeah.
Yes. The smart one of the group is signing on to my bullshit. You're all fucked. And now Mayu's going to come into the ring. She relinquished the SWA title, so she has got her eyes on that IWGP Women's Championship. Mayu is laser focused on that match with Kairi.
Do we think that Mayu is more likely to win that? Like, if you were a betting man, who would you put your money on between Mayu and Kairi?
Oh, bro, I'm being totally real with you because you know I love Kairi. I think it's a tough call, but I am at this moment surprisingly leaning Mayu a little bit.
Would you say like
but I do
60,
want to emphasize a little
40,
bit.
55, 45, like
55-45, yeah, sounds about where I'm at.
Okay, so you are barely
it's
leaning
close.
in her direction. I gotcha.
Yeah, barely.
That helped
barely.
a lot to illustrate how you feel, I think.
Yeah. I appreciate you pushing me there, but yeah, like I really got to emphasize to people, it's very low confidence, but it is confidence leaning Mayu's way. Oh my god, Utami.
Fucking Abel, dude. Abel in chat was like, I'm leaning Mayu 69-31.
So I just want to get this off my chest because it just gives me such great fucking joy to say this. Your number one contender for the World of Stardom Championship.
I
Utami.
felt that statement reverberate through my spine.
Fucking excellent. And yo, being real with y'all. There's plenty of time to fangirl and gush, and you know I will do it, and I will do it obnoxiously and unapologetically. But Utami's been on a fucking roll match-wise. I have been loving her, but the match she had with Mayu, currently my match of the year, and she lost that match. Looked like a fucking beast losing, though. And then she beat Natsuko. Which, can we just take a second and just revel in that? She beat Natsuko. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, because I'll tell you, the only thing everybody else is going to be eating if that one...
That wasn't the sound of me fapping, although I could have thought of that. It was the sound of me clapping, specifically.
Yeah, because let me tell you, folks, if that match would have went the other way, the only thing people would have been eating is a can of Chef Boy if you don't. Because I would have popped off on fucking everybody. And there is Ida with her pose that literally nobody gives a shit about. And there is Mayu, who I have no shit to talk because she's a fucking legend and she's wonderful. And she, too, like Utami, has been wrestling out of her goddamn mind recently and putting on bangers.
And frankly, even if Mayu wasn't a legendary angel, we wouldn't need to talk shit about her because Saya Ida exists and that's her partner.
That's true. Yeah. Absolutely.
Even if Mayu was a complete neutral party that we had no feelings towards whatsoever, we would have all the shit in the world to talk about her partner, so we wouldn't even get around to talking about how bland she was.
Absolutely. And there is the woman of the hour, Kamitani. I should also say, just to kind of get everybody acclimated early, because of the nature of the ending of Kamitani versus Mina Shirakawa being injured after I'm just going to be honest about how I feel about it, a horrendous Phoenix Splash right to Mina's mouth where the foot caught her and destroyed the bottom half of her teeth. I think she's been replaced in the tag league by Waka. Yeah. So Saki is no longer teaming with Mina. Waka is her new partner.
Yeah, remember how their tag team name before was Wild Venus?
Yes.
Now I think it's just Waka Wild.
There is the bell.
It's kind of a genius replacement, honestly.
I still love Kamitani. I understand accidents happen. I still think she's got a bright future. But I will say, sometimes when you feel like a move isn't going to work, you do what you've seen your peers do and you just do something else.
You know what, dude? That's one of those big things, I think, that comes with a long time of experience because who do we see be the best at improvising when a botch happens? It's the long experienced vets like Azumi and Mayu.
Yeah, for sure.
So Kamitani is still literally like she's only been wrestling for just over 3 years at this point. With experience, I think she will learn. I'm sure she'll learn from the mistakes that she made in that match. Hopefully, we get to see Mina again very soon, preferably, before December rolls around and we get into Dream Queendom season. I really want Mina to go after the SWA title now that it's vacant.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I do think that Kamitani is going to become a better wrestler because of this. I also have to wonder how much of the botches, because there were two. One of them she whiffed completely, the other one she got her right in the mouth. How much blame of that is on the leg being worked over and her just kind of legitimately feeling pain in that leg and not being able to use it to its fullest? Or I was seeing some statements that people were making in chat and in the Discord that Saya looked blown up in the last few minutes of that match. I almost wonder if she was winded and she couldn't gather the energy to get the Phoenix Splash off correctly.
Yeah, dude, that's entirely possible.
Which honestly, it's kind of mind-blowing knowing that basically leads me to the conclusion that Mina Shirakawa, at I think 34, almost 35 years old, has better in-ring stamina than 25 to almost 26-year-old Saya Kamitani.
And I gotta tell you, man, to me, and again, this isn't trying to come for Kamitani's head or anything, because I think everything you said was very sensible. In a way, I don't want to say that I'm grateful that it happened. That's like not the word choice, but it's almost good in a way that it happened, because I think sometimes I've forgotten how new still Kamitani is in a lot of ways to the business, because she's so good at so many things.
Yes.
But also, if you are right about the conditioning, to be that young and to be blown up, if that is what happened, I do have to wonder if we have to adjust our expectations ever so slightly of Kamitani, because if you can't perform at that length of time, I don't know if you're really, at this point in time, ready for prime time, ready for those like big main event spots or whatever, because you got to be able to go and you got to be able to protect your opponent bell to bell, beginning to end.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not like she was doing anything else sloppy, at least that I noticed at the end of that match. It was just that one move that she couldn't get off right.
Exactly.
But I will say, as much of an indictment as that might be on Kamitani in some ways, I think it's even more of an endorsement on Mina for her conditioning.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Mina Shirakawa, to me, solidified her star in that match.
Because if you
without
think
fucking
about
question.
it, what that basically says is that Mina Shirakawa pushed Saya Kamitani past her limits. Literally.
Yeah.
She reached her limits and that was it. She couldn't keep going.
Yeah.
That's just it. Like, that's incredible to be able to say about someone like Mina. How far she's come.
Dude, without a fucking doubt. And again, Kamitani's a brilliant performer. She's got a bright future. And take it from a guy like me, folks, that's made so many mistakes he could write his own trilogy out of them. I like to think about what my sister always tells me. No experience, good or bad, is ever wasted. Yes. And this experience that Kamitani has had is not wasted. She will learn from this. She will be better for this.
Your sister and I think a lot alike in a lot of ways, because that's a big thing that I like to keep in mind is that mistakes happen. The secret is to never let them be wasted, like you said, basically. You always have to learn from your mistakes. I personally prefer learning from other people's mistakes, but if I ever make mistakes, I try and learn from them as well.
Yeah, hey, there's knowledge all around us. We take it wherever we can get it. And Tommy, good luck, Ida. Oh my God, that's the number one contender right there. Shooty's gonna have a lot to deal with on the 19th.
Hell?
Bullshit. But yeah, Shooty's gonna have a lot to deal with on the 19th.
Saya,
Tommy has been.
I have a question for you. Who gave you the fucking right?
Yeah. Proper question. Definitely a legitimate question.
Thank you.
Double team chop there. But Utami has been talking about, ever since the 5-star where she beat Shooty, the resurrection of Utami. And we've been witnessing it, and I, for one, am a fan. In fact, another potential hot take that's probably going to alienate more of the base, more of an impressive resurrection than Jesus. So, yeah, suck it, Jesus. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Honestly, "Suck it, Jesus" is my John quote of the year 2022.
There you go. Oh, we've seen Ida do this before, and there it is. Avalanche power slam there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at this octopus that Mayu's got on Kamitani. And Kamitani's swinging her around. What the fuck? That might be my visual gag of the year. Oh, and there's the diving shoulder block. I really don't like the offense that Ida's been getting on Utami.
We know she's not going to win. She just has to get her shit in. And why, I don't know, but they insist.
Yeah. Also, I did just want to circle back. This is like an, Oh, Javaris barely beat Thor, but hey.
Him. I told you could do it, Javaris.
Yeah, and take it from the heel and me, Javaris. A win is a win. Take it.
Now heal up and get to a point that you can save. I don't know how God of War works as far as save spots go, but do it.
And then boast to everyone that you beat him with margins that would look like the Grand fucking Canyon.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't close at all. I owned him.
Yeah, history is written by the victors, man. You can tell everyone that you beat the fuck out of him.
Abuse the fucking pen. And a kick there by Mayu.
This is the closest that most of us will ever come to feeling the power that comes with being a fucking colonizer.
Yeah. Oh, God, no. I'm actually going to dial the voice back down. Yeah. There we go. That's appropriate.
Yeah, that's more appropriate for sure.
I was getting a little drunk on my own heeldom there. I was about to be like, yeah. I'm like, oh, no, reverse. Okay. That's bebetter. That's good. Fuck colonizers, slaughter every last one of them.
Hell
That's
yeah.
my approved message.
I'm even more on my fuck colonizers bullshit after watching Black Panther Wakanda Forever, too.
Yeah.
Although, ironically, the one character in the Black Panther movies that is consistently referred to as colonizer is Everett Ross, and he's, like, kind of cool, I guess. He's alright.
Yeah.
He was probably the least awful white person in either of the Black Panther movies.
Yeah. It's like, we'll let you into Wakanda, but, keep your distance, you know? Play it cool. Magic killer there.
Wait! You didn't even really kill him, Javaris? He said, oh, and by beat, he let me live and flew off because he got bored? What? You didn't beat him at all then. You didn't beat Thor. You survived Thor.
But that's not what the record says.
But now Thor's alive to correct the record, so what point is there to try to change it?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Aphrodite. You know what, though? Gods and goddesses just doing what they do. Vanquishing fucking mortals because Utami got the winning pin with that German. Oh, God, Utami. I know I've told you this very recently, but just to reiterate, you're perfect. Fucking hell. Mayu said, is she pouting? Is Mayu pouting? I feel like it kind of like blew her face up. You know, when you pout and you're just like, you just gotta blow your cheeks up like chipmunk.
Oh, yeah,
cheeks.
like
I feel like that's what
Jigglypuff.
Mayu was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Mayu was doing. It's super fucking cute. Oh, Utami, you know what? I can't wait for you to have that red belt right back around your fucking waist.
Oh.
That was perfect. We need that on a fucking soundboard. I will play that on a loop when
So
Utami comes in.
are you and Utami both.
All right, let's let me simmer down now as we move to Blue Goddess action.
I didn't even tell you to.
I know, I'm maturing. Now I'm doing things without people needing to tell me things. Which honestly is
I'm
great
not
for
even
all
going
of
to
us,
try and pretend like this is anything anywhere remotely close to permanent.
Wow. So Javaris gets your confidence and it's wasted. I actually show you something without prompting and you're like, you get nothing.
Listen, man, beating a boss in a video game takes a few minutes to do, maybe a few hours at most. We're talking about, like, some serious commitment here.
That's fair. Also, I will say that, yeah, Stardom actually is, yeah, For Goddesses Tag League matchups, we are doing backstage promos. So it's cool that we're going to be hearing from these teams. I like it.
Yay! I get to hear from Hazuki. Okay,
Yes,
I'm ready to hear from Waka Wild.
Then count us down, partner.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, welcome aboard. Yay!
Yay!
Waka's English is so good.
I will help Waka get her first win. No, do not sign that check. You cannot cash it.
Oh, Javaris sent another message. It's like an RP thing. Me. Yeah, I totally whoop Thor's ass. Thor kicks in door. The fuck you say?
Yeah.
What's that Dave Matthews Band song? Wallow what you say.
FWC. Hazuki in a hoodie Hazuki is a fucking win for all of us. Hazuki's nervous smile like, oh god, I'm still in this tag team. Pray for me, everyone.
God, I hate that fucking 7-Up is at the top of the block already.
But FWC will probably overtake them, albeit only by 1 point after this match.
No. But what if they lose, though? I mean, they won't. But what if they did, though?
Well, if they did, that would suck. But when they win, though, God, it really doesn't even matter because 7-Up has the head-to-head win.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Got it. I really want to blame someone for this, so I'm going to blame the only rational party, and that's Bushiroad for bringing Nanae Takahashi back into our lives.
I don't know if that's more on Bushiroad or more on Rossi himself, honestly.
But I feel like there's communication on all levels. There has to be. So, like, whoever primarily brought them in, the other kind of co-signed it, so you're both implicated.
Fair,
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right, because even if it was Rossi enthusiastically being like, oh, yeah, we got to bring her in, you know, she's a major part of Stardom history, blah, 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 she's reformed, blah, 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 all that bullshit. Bushiroad are still the ones that cut the fucking checks and have the right to be like, yeah, you know what? No, we don't want that PR nightmare. Fuck off.
Yeah, Bushiroad should be like me and play more Among Us. If they did, you'd know that you never reform. You only get better at hiding it each time.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier when you got all upset at me for not believing in you being able to change when I believe Javaris can beat Thor. It takes a lot of effort to reform.
Listen, we can all agree that I'm vastly superior to Nanae Takahashi. So.
Obviously, in literally every way.
Yes.
Bro, the FWC theme is lit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, this slaps!
But not as hard as they will when the bell rings.
Do you have your volume on? Are you hearing this?
Oh no, I'm muted so that I can hear you.
I thought you listened to the songs.
I do, but in this case, I was just kind of chilling in the conversation.
You're missing out, bro. This is insane.
Is this like an actual tag team theme? So, because you know what Hazuki's theme is. So
yeah,
like...
it's a tag team theme. Because I fucking hate Koguma's theme and I love Hazuki's theme. It's neither one of them.
Oh yeah, I do remember this. This theme does fucking slap. I remember when they came out with this for the first time, and I'm like, whoa, this feels legit. What the fuck?
It's like a modified version of that song they play at hockey games. It's like, da-na, 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 hey, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like a weird, different, like, offshoot version of that song, but cooler. And with more bells. I love bells in music. It makes it sound so much more epic.
You're precious.
I have a weird taste in music, because, like, I love just the sound of random instruments that you wouldn't expect me, like trumpets. I fucking love trumpets in like regular music. Like obviously like orchestral music is going to have trumpets in it, but I'm talking like pop music, rock music, that kind of thing. I love trumpets in that shit. That's why I love ska. That's why I love mariachi music. I'm just into that kind of thing. And even like violins. Have you ever heard of the band Tantric?
No.
They have a fucking electric violinist.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool. They make like butt rock type music, but it has that little extra twist in it where it's like they have the electric violin playing and it makes it really cool and really different.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, and like bells and like fucking cowbells, like Don't Fear the Reaper type shit. Like, yeah, I'm into it, man. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm more like, this is my weird thing. I'm more likely to like music in genres that I don't normally listen to if they have certain instruments in them.
Right. I can understand that, though. Referee checking FWC. I mean, that's one reason why I love Mina's theme so much, because, like, an accordion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Harmonica's another good one.
Yes. Yes.
You have a harmonica, don't you?
I used to. I don't anymore.
What happened to it?
I gave it up, like the rest of my trash dreams.
Wait, so you sold it, or you threw it away, or you just still have it?
Threw it away, probably.
Oh.
Yeah, I threw it away, probably.
Damn.
Yeah, I just could never get good at it. Those were two things that I always think that I'd be able to do, and I just never do. I have the bongos now. I don't think I'll ever get rid of these bongos, though.
Oh, good. I was actually
going
to ask you about them next, believe it or not.
Yeah, I haven't touched them in so long, though. It's like, yeah, learning a language, learning how to play an instrument. I'll never do either, but that's okay, because I'm still handsome.
The secret is you got to realize that you're not going to be good at it right away, and then it's going to take probably multiple years before you feel anywhere near confident about doing it.
And see, I do recognize that, and I also recognize that I just don't have it in me emotionally to make that investment when my priorities are elsewhere. And,
right, that makes sense. You do have your priorities, and you try and really focus on them, for sure. I get that.
Yeah, I did. Oh, man, I really need a shave. But at the same time, it feels so good. Scoop slam there.
Do you shave your face completely bald?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't do that. I have an electric clippers that I could get pretty close to being bald-faced if I wanted to, but I usually go like a quarter inch on my face, on my like sides of my face, like cheeks and like in my neck area, and I'll keep maybe like half an inch or so on my chin and like around my mustache area. That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't ever go full bald face. I just trim quite nicely.
And Hazuki running. Oh, wow. That was brutal. Walker's just hung half outside the ring.
Senton. Hell yeah.
What a senton there.
Pin her ass, Hazuki. Oh, damn.
Man, Saki, you really had to open your mouth and be like, I'm going to help Waka get her first win. Man, you're going to have as much luck as Flanny would getting Andrew under control and more focused on love than horniness. No! Although he actually has seemingly made some headway. He's actually done better than they will with Waka, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Another scoop slam there by Koguma.
I love how he was like laying on her lap and his head was touching her boobs barely, and he was like, "Does this count?" And he was like, "Yes, of course it counts." And Mario was just like, "Come on, man, you know better."
Yeah.
Oh my God, these forearms. Waka, are you even trying?
I think we both know the answer to that.
Bro, we know that she can be good at things because her English is so good. We know that if she really puts her mind towards something, she can be good at it.
That is true. That is a fair point.
Her English is fucking incredible. She has far and away the best English on the roster. Well, I mean, second best behind Tekla, but Tekla's natural born in an English-speaking country. I'm pretty sure because they speak multiple languages in Austria, but English is one of them.
Will we say it's Tekla, Waka, and then Mina? Because I know
Yes.
Mina
Yes.
spoken like quite a bit of English. So yeah.
Yep.
International Cosmic Angels, baby. I'm on board with your plan. Give her the SWA
Actually,
title.
you know
Let's
what?
make it happen.
Props to Tekla for learning English. It's not an official language of Austria. Austria's first official language is German, and its other recognized languages are Hungarian, Slovene, and Burgenland Croatian.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so TIL. Austria is not an English-speaking country, like, at all. Good to know. Look at Hazuki.
Oh, not TIL, friend. TWL, because today we all learned.
Yes. You love to hear it and see it and experience it.
Well, I was sponsored by PBS for viewers like you.
Dude, PBS is so good.
It is. It actually is.
We've honestly reached the point, like, I get so annoyed with fucking conservatives just doing anything they can to own the libs, but, like, I've gotten to the point that anything that really pisses off conservatives, I'm like, maybe there's something to this. And I check it out, and I'm like, giving it a chance. And, like, yeah, PBS pisses conservatives off to no end. And so, yeah, I'm like, oh, there's got to be something good to this. It's got to be at least somewhat positively contributing to the world. And, yeah, I like PBS, God, what's it called? Not NewsHour. PBS. I forget. They make documentaries. They make like political documentaries.
Oh, is that the Frontline documentary?
Frontline, yeah, PBS Frontline. Thank you,
dude. No bullshit. Because I know, again, I've been very turned up all day today. Those Frontline documentaries are some of the best journalism you'll see in the world today, like bar none.
Yeah.
I love those because again, the Frontline interview. That's where I really learned about the psychology of Steve Bannon, and it was the best journalism I've ever seen. Because it didn't try for like any gotcha questions. It was like the interviewer genuinely wanted to understand him, and because he genuinely wanted to understand him, and he just let him talk. Yeah. I feel like we all understood him, especially the people whose playbook is based on stopping people like him.
Yes.
And so, yeah, Frontline was fantastic. I highly recommend people check out their stuff if they want to be informed. And also, the Arthur Gay wedding episode was a goddamn masterpiece. So thanks for the recommendation, jackasses. And Waka, they're poisoning our children. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. And Saki there. No, I think that was a knee there. There's the drop cover. Oh, wow, broken up.
I love how the last thing in chat is just Tavares just cussing out Rossi.
Yeah.
Oh, good job by Koguma to prevent Hazuki from taking more damage. And there is
Hazuki,
wow, almost like an arm snapmare by Hazuki. Pump kick. Holy shit.
I knew that was coming.
1 count.
Waka trying to fire up.
I did not see that coming. That was a shitty little drop kick. Way to recover, Hazuki. DDT by Koguma. DDT. That lung blower by Hazuki looked great. Oh my god, that pump kick. Holy shit. And there's Saki to break it up. Good for Saki.
That was practically a Spartan thrust kick to the face.
It really was. This is Sparta!
Dude, I was ready to die because I thought you were going to do it, but be like, this is Stardom! And then Hazuki the fucking kick. Oh, Waka chicken wing pin and kick out. What a scoop. God damn. Cover. Kick out. FWC looking for that double team. There it is. Oh, that's it. What a brain buster by Hazuki.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
Oh my
God,
God, I
damn.
love this woman.
Yeah.
Bro, it is actually crazy that Hazuki has been wrestling since, like, I want to say 2014, like mid 2014. She's younger than Kamitani.
That's fucking wild.
I'm saying, dude. And not even of the super variety.
Yeah. Oh, Kokuma.
That was cute.
Very happy with that one. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Finally, yeah. Now they're back in the lead, kind of, but not really, because that's their third match, I believe, and FWC have 3 points through 2 matches, so slightly higher point per match average.
Yep, and again the head-to-head victory. So.
Oh, Pecker.
Sorry.
No,
all right.
You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault.
I know. It's just I hate hurting you with information.
You know what? I would rather be hurt with information, though, than lied to.
That is true. All right. Semi-main event time.
Yes. Oh. I fucking love Momo Himeka and Saki. But I really don't want to deal with fucking Sakurai or Natsuko. Oh.
Oh, man, what a horrible trade-off, am I right? Goddamn.
Oh. There is a small, tiny little, like maybe 3% sized part of me that would be willing to skip this match.
Well, that is an infinitesimal part, so I'm just at 15 seconds assuming you're just going to want to do this, so let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
We're going to get through this together, friend.
But you know what, though? If Hazuki or if Kamitani or Utami or Azumi or, let's see, who else? Julia were in this match, that 3% would be 0%. But
yes,
there's nobody in this match that's like hard fave 5 every time material. Maybe Momo, but there's no one in this match that is like, I'm like, oh my god, I can't miss anything they do. And like,
yeah,
God, Natsuko just ruins everything, and Sakurai just ruins everything, and they're on both teams.
Yeah, definitely appreciate your dilemma.
Oh, poop. If you swapped out Momo for anyone else in Otai other than Kid, I'd be at like 25%. Let's skip this.
Yeah.
The people keeping me in it then would be Himeka number 1 and then Kashima number 2.
Right.
But Momo is definitely the number 1 thing keeping me in this match.
Oh, by far.
And of course now she uses a fucking baseball bat. Why?
It's just all about that life now, man.
For what reason?
I don't know.
Oh, because she's a heel and she has to get heel.
Your deflation is definitely a mood.
Thanks, bud. Oh, but we get to hear Micah's theme.
Micah, who really did well on November 3rd, just
yes.
fortunately Shooty's OP.
Himeka might be my favorite member of this team, but Micah does have my favorite theme song on this team. And truthfully, I love Himeka's theme song, but I don't even know if I would rank that above Sakurai's theme song. Sakurai's theme song is a fucking bop and a half.
Yes.
I know, it's crazy.
Santos Escobar showed off shoes that he got on Twitter, and I just wanted to say that this man has all the drip, and he's a goddamn king, and, yeah.
Can he be the one to be Roman, maybe?
Bro, I would love that, but we both know that's not going to happen. Because he's not Cody Rhodes.
He's also like 38 years old, and we have to keep that in mind.
I know.
God, I love him so much, though. If you could name any wrestler in all of the WWE at any level, excluding Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Kevin Owens, who do you think is the best option to be Roman Reigns?
Fuck. Okay. God, that is tough because the reign's been so done. Maybe Drew in a rematch. I would have to say Drew most immediately. He's the first one that comes to mind.
Could you even find any names after him?
No. Honestly, no. The reign has been so dominant, and I would want to genuinely make somebody. To be quite honest, I don't even really like Drew as a name. Not because he doesn't deserve another title run. God knows that he does. But it's like, you know, he did get to main event Mania. He did win a Rumble. He got that push, right? So to me, he's like a made guy. You put him back in the main event at any time, it's believable. What star do you make? I hate the idea of Cody winning, well, for several reasons, but also because he is an older guy, and he kind of made his name elsewhere, even though he wants that, you know, that world title, you know, whatever. It sucks. I really don't know. Honestly, the only other name, if they put the time into it, and you could kind of do long-term storytelling in a way, oddly enough, would be Xavier Woods. But again, you'd have to do a lot of time into it because apparently they had a one-on-one match that Roman did not win. In fact, I think Xavier won that by DQ because the Usos got involved, and they got involved because it seemed like Xavier had Roman beat.
Yeah.
So, like, if you wanted to call that back,
fucking
and do, like,
insane. Holy shit.
So yeah, that'll be an answer that I could give you that I can actually like be content with myself. Fucking Xavier Woods, but I did add the caveat. I'll say this twice now. That you'd have to put a lot of elbow grease into it to make it work.
You mean kind of like the amount of elbow grease that they put into Kofi Mania?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there you go. So, fucking Xavier Woods. That would be wild, man.
That'd be nuts. There is one other name that I could think of, but I would almost be disappointed by it because of how old the guy is.
And who's that now?
Nakamura.
Yeah, we never got that fucking match, man. I still want that fucking match.
I know. Adam fucking Pierce.
Honestly, at this fucking rate, with how long the reign's gone, depending on where the reign is by the time that this would be feasible, maybe fucking Braun Breaker will be the one to end it if he gets called up.
We were actually talking about that in the Discord. I brought up, someone else brought up Braun, and that made me think either maybe Carmelo Hayes or Cameron Grimes.
Dude, that'd be fucking insane. The bell did ring a few seconds ago, folks, just so everybody knows this match is in progress.
Yeah, because, like, in my mind, like, the quote-unquote optimal, hypothetical person to beat Roman Reigns would be someone with a storyline connection to him who's under 30 that can be a top babyface in the company for the next decade, maybe even decade and a half.
Yeah.
And there just isn't anyone. There's no one at all that fits two of those three, much less all three of them.
Right.
Because literally everyone in that conversation, I mean, even, dude, the Usos are 35.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Usos are 35. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are both in their late 30s. Even Drew is like 36, 37-ish. Like, everyone in that conversation is mid to late 30s. Like, no matter who you make off of Roman, if it's in that group of guys, they're not going to be around for another decade and a half. I mean, we would be lucky if they're around for another decade, much less decade and a half.
Yeah.
It's really weird and frustrating. And even like Cody, of course, is in that fucking age group too.
Yeah, definitely.
I even brought up in the Discord when we were talking about this how, like, even if they had kept Keith Lee around and given it to him, he's in his late 30s too. He's like 37, 38 too.
Exactly.
Which is why I brought up Cameron Grimes and Carmelo Hayes in the first place, because I think Grimes is 29 and Hayes is 27 or something like that.
Well, yeah, and that makes sense, because here's the thing. We're not talking about your standard, like, even 6 to 8 month title reign, where it's like, I'd be okay with any of those guys in that age group because that's just doing business. But when you have a title reign go on this long, it takes on a life of its own.
Yep.
It takes on a deeper significance.
Yeah.
And when it takes on that significance, you gotta make somebody with it. You gotta give a rub.
Yeah, it's like if you give the win over Roman at this point to anyone in that group of like mid to late 30s guys, a ball has been dropped.
For sure. For sure.
And,
yeah.
And even if you want to say like Sami Zayn or Jey Uso would be like the perfect storyline guy to take it from him, I'm not going to argue with you, but you're still talking about quote unquote making a guy who's already 35 years old at minimum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you're really going to hand the most legendary heel world title run since early 2000s Triple H to someone who's older than Triple H was back then?
Yeah. It's pretty wild when you think about it. Like, it's a lot. They got to really know what they want to do, because you want to maximize your mileage after something like that, clearly. And I don't know.
Oh, wow, the shoulder blocks. Here we go. Himeka better fucking win this exchange. There we go.
She does.
With ease, even.
Himeka imposing her will.
That was effortless. That looked so easy for her. And now getting Kashima up in the... Oh, Kashima escapes. I was going to say torture rack, but Kashima now with the Rana. Looked great. Got her caught up in the middle of the rope. Gonna go off the ropes herself and boot. Kind of like a face wash there.
Absolutely.
Bro, I felt so bad because of my lack of sleep. I was yawning a lot during the movie today. And, like, I just hoped that no one else in the theater thought that I was bored with it, because I genuinely loved it.
No, man, if you were running on that much sleep and you still went to the movie and you came out saying everything you said, then I know you made the effort to be awake. If anything, the yawning was only so that you could keep that effort going. Yeah. If you tried holding it in, then it'd be like, it'd only get worse.
Exactly. Yeah, like, I would prefer to stay up and just, like, power through the night and go to sleep at, like, 3:30, 4 o'clock, or even 4:30, and have, stay up and then wake up tomorrow at my normal time between, like, 12:30 and 2-ish. That would be my preference. So if I can do that, I want to try and do that. But there might become a time that I just get so damn tired that I can't fight through it, and I have to go to sleep, and I hate that.
Yeah. Hey, man. I sympathize. And
what a fucking knee by Himeka, too. No. Who's still in the chat, by the way, with us? Who's still?
Yeah, because we only have one person watching now, from what I see. So maybe Abel is just the one that's still with us.
Is it possible that it's just you, John?
It could just be me.
Oh, it's Abel. He said he's here, but he's leaving to go watch the movie now. Good, Abel. I can't wait to talk with you about it.
Yeah, we fully support this because Ashton told me it was fucking dope, and that's just a bare simplification of what he told me. I'm not gonna say anything else. Just go have fun with it, Abel. We love you. God, I'm so proud of that kid. I'm so lucky.
I'm so proud of you for raising him.
Oh, thank you.
No, but seriously though, Abel, your parents must be pretty great because you turned out incredible.
You really did, Abel.
He said he looks forward to discussing it with me, and then make sure to like the video, everybody. Aw, you scamp. He got one last plug in before he left.
Or actually, there's one question I have on my mind about the movie for you, but I'm really trying to save it until we get into like our games and stuff and make it more conversational.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to detract from these amazing women doing what they do.
Hell
you see Micah here.
Oh my God, she keeps.
Oh my God.
That's like the third time in a row that she did that to Momo. Oh, and the lariat! You'll love to see it.
Oh my God.
Take her head off, Micah. Discus lariat! Hell yeah!
What a
Wait, Momo's firing up. She's gonna throw a German. No, a dragon. What? I think that might have been half and half, or like a tequila sunrise.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But I'll tell you, Micah's power, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Oh, well, DDM just shit the bed. Actually, both teams did. Can you hate each other so hard you fuse and then just become one being that I can save hate on?
They might actually make each other more interesting, honestly.
Do it.
We could use Sakurai actually being able to find motivation, even if it is specifically in just seeking Julia's validation. But we can use that trait of her character combined with positive traits from Natsuko's character to have something compelling on our hands.
Yeah.
Because Natsuko's biggest flaw is that she just isn't motivated by fucking anything at all.
DDM, they're breaking the pin up.
Natsuko's only motivation is, like, annoying people, I think.
Yeah.
Sakurai is a bit on the svelte side, so if they were to fuse, the resulting physique would probably be closer to, like, Micah, almost.
Yeah.
Which would be actually a pretty significant improvement for both of them, because, you know, Natsuko is... Neither one of them is overly aesthetic, in my opinion. I'd rather look at Micah than either one of them.
Yes. And Himeka, Micah's fucking sisterhood, her fucking best friend.
Oh, shit, kid, what the hell? Ref, right now, literally, referee, you saw this happen. Fucking disqualify them.
We need 2 referees, I'm telling you.
We don't need 2 referees. We need one competent one.
Yeah, but I think what I'm asking for is more realistic at this point.
Really?
I mean, you say a competent one. I mean, dude.
You want 2 referees so that they can both stare at the heels doing cheaty bullshit and not disqualify either one of them?
I just don't think competence is ever going to happen. I mean, on the third, dude, we literally saw somebody throw a suitcase at somebody's face and not even get ejected.
Who was that got hit in the face with the suitcase?
It was in the Meltier match, so maybe it was Tam.
It was either Tam or Poi, obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like it was Poi.
Step up sniper kick there by Sakurai.
Those always look so bad from her. What the hell was that suplex? I would have laughed so fucking hard if the so-called leader of Oedo Tai would have just gotten pinned by my Sakurai.
I would have appreciated that cackle.
And oh, wow, that lariat. It's like you asked, man, we need them to hit each other so hard that they merge. That would be a win-win.
Oh, my pawn roll.
No way. No, okay, Kashima breaks it up with the fucking suitcase. And now, she's literally just using it. Shamelessly.
So,
that's it. Ref! Oh, the choke is going to be the final straw.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh.
Now he's calling the right. Yeah, okay, yeah, fine. Fuck off. Honestly, bro, the 3% was
Yeah.
right. We should have skipped this match. This match annoyed me more than it gave me any level of entertainment.
Well, there you go.
The
Now,
most entertaining thing to
no.
come out of this match was our discussion of what a Sakurai Natsuko fusion would look like.
That, and honestly, I enjoyed seeing Micah kind of impose her will on Natsuko there. That was pretty great. And Momo with the
And
kick.
Micah kind of imposing her will on Momo was kind of satisfying too, honestly. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Where is Kirby? Why is he never here when we praise his faves?
I know, right? What the hell, Kirby? All right, we're not gonna get any promos or anything, or like interviews or whatever. Fuck. So I'm just gonna get on to our main event here. We got a Red Goddesses match. This is Karate Brave versus Mafia Bella, so this should be very interesting.
Oh shit! It's an outpost, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Red belt outpost for Dream Queendom in 2 months.
13, 14, and I'm at 15 seconds, so I'm ready when you are.
Bro, you want to justify for me why they're playing my Sakurai's music?
Well, she was the one that got hit with the double bat that led to the disqualification, or the bat pipe combo.
So the person who is the victim of the cheating is the one whose music is played in a match that ends in DQ, then?
That's the best explanation I can offer you based on what I've seen, sir. Yes.
Wow. They, sometimes I think they really do just want to spite me.
I guess so.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Karate Brave. Oh my god, Inaba is so fucking cute.
She is, actually.
Our first match was a draw, but in this second match, I just want to win and get the 2 points. Standing next to Shuri-san is reassuring, but I feel a lot of pressure. Aw. You should, honestly. You're probably eating the L today.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I like how you go from comforting voice to, like, realistic voice.
Oh, that would be so nice if it would just be realistic. Oh, now, I don't think we're going to get a promo, are we? No, they don't talk. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Whoever wins this match will lead, for the moment, the Red Goddess block.
Bro, did you see Ella got suspended from Twitter for her Elon Musk account?
Yes.
You were keeping up with that whole saga, right?
No, actually what had happened was she followed me on her new account, and that's when I got privy to, like, all this stuff.
She turned her previous account, which was literally just her normal ass Twitter account, but for some reason she decided she was going to turn that account into an Elon Musk, a fake Elon Musk account, and it was hilarious. I was thoroughly enjoying it. But that's the account that got suspended then, so now she has a new one that she followed us on.
I fucking love Ella's commitment to memes and just to general comedy. It's beautiful.
She is very funny.
Yes.
Man, Elon really did just create a whole new set of problems for himself with his bullshit, didn't he?
Bro, this is another thing that I was thinking I'd get into you with, like, during our game time, but since you broached the subject here, I I am really tempted to just get off Twitter altogether. Like, I know we do TwitWow business on there, but some stuff I've been reading, there are some articles that I really should go back and actually read. So I want to stress to everybody that goes back and watches this. I have not read any articles in depth, but I've been seeing articles coming out that, like, Elon's actually made Twitter more vulnerable to hacking and shit because of who he's fired that maintain that stuff. So, like, a lot of security vulnerabilities now exist that didn't exist before, apparently, now that Elon's come in. And this whole thing is just a means of him recouping his money. The $8 to get verified,
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah. All the firings, too.
Exactly. Like, it's a goddamn clown show. I am saying totally unironically, if anybody was tempted just because they were afraid of themselves being compromised or just whatever, wanted to just get off Twitter before the ship sank, I would fucking encourage it, honestly. I think social media is a poison in general. The break that I had on my wrestling Twitter because of cold turkey, because I didn't want to have Stardom spoilers, I actually felt good coming back. I don't think it's conducive to mental health. Studies have been done on it, particularly with black users. It's not good for mental or physical health. Just throw the whole goddamn thing away, honestly. So yeah, I've really been thinking, like, maybe it's time we pack it up and we fucking leave, because this is gonna get really bad. Dude does not know what the fuck he's doing. There's Karate Brave, geese and all.
I can't wait to see their routine.
Yes.
I hope it's epic.
I mean, it's not your face, so it already can't be, first of all. But
Wait,
then
is
secondly,
my face the only thing in the world that's allowed to be epic? That's a lot of pressure. What do you mean?
in this moment right now, yes, it is. And I can tell your voice is getting nervous, so I'm going to have to ask you to tenderly suck it back in so you don't hurt yourself and deal with it. No hyperventilating. I hear it happening. All right, folks. Well, Ashton's having a panic attack, so while he's gathering himself, there was... there you see the routine.
I remember this
okay,
routine. I remember that routine from when I was a little tyke.
Oh my god.
I remember it, John. I remember it.
Oh.
Did I ever tell you that I got up to being like a green belt in karate before I left doing it?
You know, you might have told me that, but it would have been so long that I forgot that I'm just smiling so hard my cheeks are hurting from remembering it.
Yeah. When I was like 7 or 8-ish, maybe years old, my grandpa had already been going to a karate school for a little while, and he became friends with like the lead instructor there, and he got me in there with the kids class. And yeah, it was like you start out when you're young in karate, it takes a lot longer to progress through the belts. And you start out with a white belt, and then you get like a white and yellow belt, and then you get like a yellow belt with a stripe, and then you get a yellow belt, I think, and then it's orange, and then I think green is the next one. And I want to say that's all the further I ever got, because I started like practicing karate in aisles at grocery stores, and my mom and her husband pulled me out of it.
Aw.
Because I was almost hitting old ladies at grocery stores.
I mean, in hindsight, knowing what we know now, you were just trying to protect us all.
From the Karen plague, yeah.
Yeah. God, Tyke Ashton was fucking based. Now you mind your manners. Kick right to the pelvis. Don't think so, Mark.
I was a little pistol when I was a little tyke.
Oh my god, that sounds precious. I want to have a montage with Tyke Ashton. I'm gonna go back in time and make that fucking shit happen.
Dude, when you invent time travel, please let me know. I want to go back with the knowledge I have now and just be a better person growing up, honestly.
Oh, well, I think you turned out great, bud. Some roads are bumpier than others.
I'm trying. I'm making more of an effort now, but I'm saying like growing up. Like I was awful.
Yeah. For
most of my life.
I mean, bro, all due respect, because I love you and your mom. It's not like you had it always easy to become that, the better person you wanted to be now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can't really fault you. Personally, I'd go back in time. Given the things you told me, I would even make some fixes for you. Like, hey, fucking do this shit, don't do this shit, and then do this shit.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I'll be back and we'll do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Tekla and Inaba. This is actually an interesting matchup to start this tag match. Contrast in styles here.
The hell?
That was just me clearing my passages. I apologize, everyone. A lot going on over here.
Bro, people are going wild with the new fucking Twitter verification method where you don't actually have to be verifiable to get verified and you can just get verified regardless.
Yeah.
This fucking dude has an account that says that he's Ted Cruz and he's verified and he has Ted Cruz's picture as his PFP and it says, the tweet is, "The first time I entered my human wife, I said, groaning into her ear, 'This is exactly how Mother said it would feel.'" And someone with a Ben Shapiro verified account replied with, "OMG, you got me kind of horny right now, Mr. Cruz." That was one of the most worthy squeeze we've ever had on this show. Holy shit.
I'm gonna level with you. I feel like if I read it, I wouldn't have had nearly that reaction. But the way you said mother in my ear, I'm ruined. I am begging the universe between that and watching Old Boy yesterday, please.
Give me a fucking break, right?
I only 80% deserve this. Please think of the 20. Please. Please.
You're low key. You dodged a bullet there because I almost went full whisper voice on that, and I didn't. I withheld.
You sick but equally mindful motherfucker. I am so glad the mindfulness won out. God damn. Because I'll tell you, I'm starting to see in that regard there is a fine line between you and Chris. Because Chris thought he was so cute. It's like, "Oh, John, you want to watch a revenge movie? Oh yeah, those are always great." Except he didn't tell me whose revenge it was, and my God, we were all fucked. Jesus. Yeah, folks, your old pal John's really seen a lot of the world the last few days.
It sounds like you've been quite scarred by the experience.
Now the next time Ashton or somebody's like, "God, John, you're so sheltered," I'm gonna get a tone. I'm gonna say, "Yeah, by choice."
Wait. When I said that it sounds like you've been quite scarred from the experience, you didn't say no, not really.
Oh no, I absolutely was. I mean, It was worth it because great art that scars. God, does it really get any better than that? No, it doesn't. But
great art that doesn't scar, I would argue, is better than the kind that does.
Beg to disagree. Obviously I have a vested interest in disagreeing, but yeah, beg to disagree. And scoop slam there by Julia.
I appreciate the transparency on that one, honestly. Props.
Yeah.
So did you see that the trailer for John Wick 4 came out today?
Dude, not only did I see it, believe it or not, I actually watched it. Just because I was curious. And yeah, good for you, Keanu Reeves. Make that fucking money. Oh, let me ask you kind of a random question. Obviously it was a day well spent, because you saw, fucking Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and it was a beautiful film and all that stuff. Were you, or maybe even have it on the TV now that you'll turn your attention to when this is over? Were you upset about any of the Thursday night football you'd have to trade off to see that movie? Were there any good games happening today?
Oh,
Didn't
there's
the
a game
Falcons play
happening
today?
right now, but it's a pretty shit game. It's Falcons Panthers, and their combined records are 6-12.
Oof.
Neither team is at or above 500. The Falcons going into this game are 4-5. The Panthers are 2-7. So
What a punch by Inaba. What a shoe kick by Inaba. Look at Inaba. I'm actually really happy she's in this tournament.
I really like her. I really like her and Owie.
Yeah, I really do like them both. I gotta be honest, though. Maybe it's just because of an exposure thing, but I think I'm a bigger fan of Inaba right now. I think, though, you know what? If we got a solid year of Owie doing Stardom shows, Owie would probably really win me over big.
She's
cool.
great. Oh, look at Tekla.
God, I'm still thinking about what you told me, like what her and Unagi are doing. They got that whole relationship storyline. You know, one of them wants to be exclusive, and the other one's like, you know, I have options. So
I'm
no.
really more of a polygamy type.
Yeah.
And of course, that's fucking Unagi saying that.
Yeah. I'm an eel, baby. I want the whole fucking tank.
Can't tame this eel, baby.
Oh my god, don't stop it. Seated Fujiwara.
Wow, I was like a few octaves away from Seth Rogen with that laugh. Jesus.
What's going on with you right now? You
Yeah.
you all right?
I just felt the tickle in the back of my throat, and I tried coughing while I was laughing to try and get rid of it, and it turns out that's dangerously close to Seth Rogen territory.
Yeah, I feel like I've been dealing like allergies or what, because when I was on my hike today, I coughed a few times, and I'm like, oh man, this feels a bit weird. Am I dying? And then I'm like, rather than turn around and go home, I'm like, proceed further, because you know, if I just collapse in the middle of the trail, someone will find me eventually. It's fine. But yeah, it's there was a lot of shit on those trails too. God, horse had to come through or something. Lucky I didn't step in it. Another forearm there by Shubi.
Oh my god, this back and forth. Jesus Christ.
I know so much face is happening right now. And Julia, it's like, no, stay the fuck down. You're gonna pull that bullshit with me, Shuddy. Oh, what a shoe kick.
Hell yeah, it was.
Shuddy. Caught. Capture suplex. Beautifully done by Julia. Sniper kick. Flush to the face. Kick out.
Here's a fun fact, by the way, about the midterms, if you wanted to know one.
Sure.
88% of evangelical Christians voted for Herschel Walker.
I read that stat, dude, and was not
As
surprised.
opposed to Raphael Warnock, who literally devoted his adult life to Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but not to their insane values. In somewhat encouraging news, although ultimately I do think it is going to go the other way to Kari Lake, and maybe that is just my pessimism. I don't know. It just seems like the counties that are not really accounted for are leaning red. Katie Hobbs did widen her lead slightly against Kari Lake today, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I read that the votes that were yet to be counted were mail-in, which leaned Dem.
Yeah.
So it looks to me like Kari Lake is actually going to take that fat L. I forget, was that for a Senate seat or governorship?
That was governorship, dude.
I thought so, okay.
But either way...
It was like a guy named Mark Kelly, right? That was the new senator from Arizona?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had that straight.
But I gotta say, man, whether governor or senator... What an ankle lock by Tekla, meanwhile. I don't want somebody like Kari Lake in any position of power because that's just dangerous all around. I would feel so bad for Arizonans if she's their governor, because
Arizonans.
that is
You know what? Here's my thing.
not
That's probably the preferred nomenclature. It just sounds amazing to me in a funny way.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to do my best, and I do think that's the proper nomenclature. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But here's the thing, too. If we're talking like stats and just interesting revelations coming out of midterms, what a double! Oh my god. Well, I mean, it is shitty, so she'll kick out at 2.
She didn't even kick out at 2.
Now they're playing great defense there.
Yeah, really. Tekla?
But
oh, that was
Hammerlock DDT. Biggest thing to come out of the midterms to me, just as far as, again, like revelations and kick out, is that a lot of Trump-backed candidates lost their races.
Yes.
So
I actually just read a tweet about how the fact that it took a poor performance at the midterms for the Republican Party to turn on Donald Trump rather than the literal failed insurrection says a lot about who they are as people.
Oh, of course. Of course, 100%. But I think what it also says, and you and I, we broached this subject last night, and I know you were kind of bringing the heat as far as, like, you know, the stats and just, like, seeing what the currents are blowing. But I think between a lot of Trump candidates losing and what a dominant performance DeSantis had in Florida, they are going to go all in on that dude for 2024. Like, I am now convinced. Before, I was a bit skeptical, but then when I saw how many Trump-backed candidates lost, I'm like, no, this party craves power above all else. They have no integrity. They have no loyalty.
Nope.
They have no anything. It's all DeSantis all the time.
Dude, you got to realize I literally said in the politics channel when Galatea posted at 9:17 p.m. tonight, apparently Trump blamed Melania Trump on the midterm performance.
Yeah. Yes.
I responded with, I really hope he has something on DeSantis and rats him out on his way to prison.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, kick out there by Tekla. Toxic spider spear.
Oh, that's going to do it. Sorry, Tekla. 1,
Unless
2,
Julia breaks it up.
3.
Nope. Roddy Brave wins.
Wow. I am legitimately shocked. I even said earlier that I thought that Inaba was going to take the L. Hell no. She didn't need to because she's partners with the most OP motherfucker in Stardom's history that we've been watching it.
Yeah.
Even when B was world champion, she was nowhere near this OP. Hell, arguably, even when Utami was world champion, she wasn't this fucking OP.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
I would agree with that, actually.
Yeah, good lord. Trump on his fucking, what is it, Truth Social or whatever it is.
Yeah.
If CNN were smart, they'd open up a conservative network, only have me on, and it would be the most successful network in history. Fox only made it because of me. Twitter only made it because of me. And even Facebook is now in the tubes, having lost almost $90 billion.
And now we see how the tune changes because people have been going on Fox and saying this is what happens when you support candidates backed by Trump. So they are trying to shift their losses on Trump, and Trump is responding as Trump does. Honestly, even if you are a leftist that kind of side-eyes liberals because you're just like, you're so close to getting it, but you don't quite get it, you're enjoying this too because it's great watching the openly authoritarian party cannibalize itself from the inside. It's fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
Because you know what? If there is one, and I'm being totally unironic here, if there's one valuable contribution that Trump could make to the party, and we could see that he's already started to do it, I think this would just finish the job. It really would be to fracture the party from the inside. Because if you have a MAGA faction and just your traditional establishment Republican faction, that's divvying up votes, and I think that just makes the Dem base, if it could get its shit together, that much stronger if it's solidified.
Hey, man, all we need is 70%. If the Dem Party reaches a point that it's consistently hitting 70% in ballots in the ballot box, it can split. We can get a fucking leftist faction in there that can make their own party and do their own thing.
That would be, because you already know from the vocal recording I did in the politics channel in the Discord, I do think a party, like an actual fucking party, because Communist Party USA is a fucking joke. An actual party is what we fucking need.
Yeah.
Because we need that ideological coherence, we need that messaging, we need that sloganeering, we need that platform. I no longer believe in spontaneous mass action. It's got to be one of the biggest shifts I've had because I kind of always romanticize that idea. No, that's never going to work. We need organization. We need a fucking party. So I definitely agree. If that day ever comes, it'll be huge, and we better not fucking waste it. You know what's also been kind of a sick pleasure for me as a leftist is going on the losing candidates' Twitter accounts like Oz and Boebert and just seeing that they haven't tweeted any concession or anything since losing their elections. It's fucking beautiful. And actually, Lauren Boebert has been tweeting since.
She might actually be in the lead right now, honestly.
I thought they called her race already and she lost.
No, unfortunately, they were still counting They were still counting votes, and I think it's a very tight race. I actually couldn't tell you either way. Last I checked, she was in the lead by like a few thousand votes, and that was it. But I don't know what it's like now.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, I was under the impression they called it because we already know Marjorie won her race. God, Boebert keeps her seat too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Especially if Kari Lake wins, her governorship. It's like we're just adding to the fucking pile of loonies.
Yeah, I mean, there were definitely great things that happened. I would say one of the best things was Fetterman's win for PA. But given how many election deniers won their races and how many, hard Republicans could still win their races, still a scary time regardless.
Yeah. And with that win, Karate Brave actually takes the lead in the block. Holy shit.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Hot dog.
It's funny because they really haven't lost yet. They got the TLD in the first match, and now they just beat Mafia Bella, who beat the Goddesses Champs in their first match. So Karate Brave looking fucking terrific right now. God damn.
All right. I think I am ready to close this out here, man.
All right. Then, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any of that 12-hour goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the IWC. And, we will see you guys tomorrow at 5 for more Stardom action. This is their November 6th Sioux City show. Should be very good. Very excited for that. And, of course, if you're a Discord member, Discord is $3 a month membership. You can check it out in the Patreon link below in the description box. we'll be convening with everybody at 8 p.m. for games, and that'll be a really fun time. And then Saturday at 8, it's just the debut of the weekend review for TwitWow. So we're going to talk about the weekend wrestling, news, storylines, all this stuff, as well as the wrestling that we have personally watched that week. Because I know we said that, with us not formally reviewing Dynamite anymore, or really any show, it kind of gives us the freedom to watch what we want to watch and then discuss it in that forum.
Yes.
Very excited for the inaugural episode of that. Very curious to see, how the energy is going to be from the live audience, because I know we said we'd do a brief Q&A as a certain section of the show. And yeah, I'm just really excited we're going to bring to the table. So that is Saturday at 8. And then Sunday we're off, because even these workhorses need a day of rest. But we're bringing a lot of great content to you guys. We hope you join us. So yes, again, we'll see you tomorrow at 5. And for you big TwitWow fans that are even a part of our Discord, after that we will see you at 8. 4 games, Friday night. Should be a fun time. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to hand it over to Ash and take us home.
All right, everyone. We hope you all enjoyed the show. If you did, remember to do everything John said. And, of course, we will see you tomorrow for more Stardom. And, of course, Saturday then for our TwitWow Weekend Review. We hope you're all looking forward to it. And, of course, we hope that you are all able to remember to stay tuned.